What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, King Cold Brew, back with some more Pokemon TCG Pocket. It's been a little minute since the last upload, but I've renewed purpose, and I'm gonna get a little serious about content and creating. I need to do that with my art in general, and I feel like this is more it's easier content to think of because it's just playing a game and enjoying it. I don't have to worry about, what am I gonna draw and what are how rendered am I gonna do it. But whatever, that's not important. I'll let everyone know when I've actually uploaded something for an art channel and when I've actually made one officially. But until then, welcome to the channel. Again, my name is Cameron, aka King Cold Brew, and we're gonna play some Pokemon. For this series, I'm gonna call it. We're gonna call it the Climb. All right, we're gonna call it the Climb. It's the ranked ladder. We're gonna play in ranked because it'll be competitive and not that casuals. You can't run into competitive decks. It's a lot more fun, I think, in casuals, like the diversity, but whatever. So today, because I managed to pull this bad boy, the Rainbow Border EX Entei. Let's go. Right, I managed to get two. I have one Suicune and one Raikou. So, but Entei is my favorite of the legendary beasts, so I've wanted to make a fire deck with him, or just honestly, I wanted to try and pair him with Charizard, because I think it could work pretty well. So this is one of two separate videos where I'm going to be demonstrating both Charizards and see how well they do with the new Entei. But we're going to start off with Genetic Apex first. Alright, Genetic Apex Charizard, we know him, we love him. Gotta show the immersive. It was the first immersive I pulled in the game, and Charizard was the first deck I built, in the first deck I wanted to build when they announced Pocket. So it was Charizard, and I also wanted to do Lugia, but you know how long we had to wait for Lugia. But yeah, so alright, we got the Genetic Apex Charizard EX. For 3 energy, he does slash for 60, and for the 4 energy, we do Crimson Storm, which does 200, which KOs every Pokemon in the game, I'm pretty sure. But we do have to discard 2 energy. That's the one thing. However, once he gets online and we get enough energy on him, it's just kind of GG. So I am running the Moltres EX. Wasn't lucky enough to get a shiny. I'd really love a full art, just like the full art, but whatever. Running the Moltres for the ramp because Inferno Dance lets us flip 3 coins. I hate coin flips in this game, but whatever. Moltres is here for the energy. We were also using 2 Magby along with the 2 Moltres for ramp as well. This is something I made a little bit of a mistake with. The baby Pokemon only put energy on basic Pokemon on the bench. So there were a couple battles, not in this video, but like off video when I was cooking this deck up, where I tried to put energy on like Charizard and it just wasn't gonna happen. So Magby's here to, preferably if we're going turn 1, we get Magby and like literally anything else. But if we get the Moltres, we put energy on Moltres, switch out, start ramping up, start doing some stuff. We also run the 1 Entei EX. I was running 2 at first, but I'd rather have the extra ramp. Entei's really not the moneymaker. He's really good in like the clutch, I think. So really, it's Genetic Apex Charizard with a friend. I don't know. I may try out 2. I'm not really sure, but other than that, we got 2 Pokeball, 1 Pokemon Communication. We got 2 Rare Candy for the evolution. Let's hope we don't run into that new Celebi. 1 Giant Cape, which I may switch for the that new card that like what's it? It's like it lets you use moves from previous like the other your earlier stages of your evolution, which could be really nice. 2 Professor Oak, it's mandatory. We're playing 1 Leaf, 1 Sabrina, and 1 Pokemon Center Lady. With all the tools going around, I prefer using Guzma, but we're not worried about that because once Charizard gets online, it's just kind of over. So yeah, let's get into the games. I have not played ranked at all. We're starting in Ultra Ball rank 3. I made it to Master Ball. I can't remember if I said that. With my luck, we do horribly because every time I get on to record, I do nothing but lose. But I'm honest with my content here. So if I lose horribly, you're gonna see that in the video. Yeah. Okay. So we got a good start here. We got a lovely start here, actually. Turn 1 Magby and Moltres, very good. We're just going to Professor's Research here. Okay. Wow. Double stack the Charmander. Alright. We're only going to put 1 down. But it's kind of crazy. Did not shuffle the deck well. I know that. Yeah. So yeah, how's everybody enjoying the new season of Pocket? It's only been like what, a day? This is like technically day 1, day 2. Day 2. This is day 2. It's day 2. So yeah, I figured if I'm gonna start just like making content and whatnot, we're just gonna may as well start with the new season, start fresh, try and use the new cards, the old cards. Yeah, I honestly, I'm kind of the type of person to just kind of mix my old with the new. But we'll see what I can cook up with the new supports for things. I really want that baby Pokemon for water. I ended up pulling 2, was it not Meryl, not Azumarill, but Azurill, I think it's called. Azurill. I pulled 2 of those, don't know when I would ever use those. But I might cook up a deck with that because it seems, yeah, I don't know. Just something, you know. So far these draws are awful. Personally, I don't want to fall behind too much, so I'm gonna put an energy on the Charmander. We're going to Cape Moltres. Why not? We're also going to, honestly, I'm going to not Sabrina. We're not going to Sabrina. We're just going to do another Inferno Dance. And, oh my gosh, just pray I can get like another Professor's Research or something. Also, that's another thing I don't like. I don't like relying on coin flips in this game. It hurts. It hurts when you don't get it. Yep, sounds reasonable. Seems about right. Now they're gonna discard all the energy I have. Oh no, just the 1. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Okay, we got 1 piece of the puzzle. That's good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna swap out the Guzzlord. I personally don't want to see it anymore. I'm kind of waiting for like an Entei or something, but this is kind of worst case scenario, so we're gonna put the other Ultras down. When I tell you, like, the games are rough when I'm like just playing, like recording to record the vids, it's wild. It gets rough. So I have the best luck off screen. As soon as I try and make a vid, it's just not gonna. It just doesn't happen. But I believe in the authenticity of getting whomped, so we're not gonna fake it. I want you to see how the deck performs in a random 4 to 5 matches. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is cracked, this is broken, unless I steal a deck list from someone else and they say it's cracked and broken, and I also agree with it. But with this game, it doesn't always go the way you think. You think you got a crazy deck that works so well for a creator, and then just endless, just game's over, you know? Okay, here's what we do now. We're gonna rare candy, because we got our boy, finally. I don't know, it just brings me so much joy to see Genetic Apex Charizard. It's like nostalgia, it's like returning home, you know? What I don't need to happen is for Guzzlord to, like, you know, wipe me out, like wipe out all of my energy. But to be honest, it would be more lucrative if they just like maybe try to attack. Actually, no, I feel like the better decision would be to try and do the coin flip and discard all my energy on their side. It's probably what I would do. Yep. Take 20, so 160. They could do 120. Even if they had red, it's only 140. So I almost thought about playing Elemental Switch in this deck, just in case, because if Moltres can like put energy on, you know, the bench the way we hope it does every time. Okay, here we go. Please. Oh, yes. All right. Luck has shined upon us. GG. It's GG. They're probably just going to concede. No? All right. They're going to let us get it off for the vid. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate you. GG's, Raven. All right. That's one in the books. We take it. We take it. We take it. Send thanks. I don't want anyone saying I'm toxic for not sending thanks. Alright, let's get into the next one. Honestly, I really wanted to get to Master Ball just for the like the little emblem, like the badge. I just wanted to just have it on my thing under my name, just once, just one time. All right, I don't know what's going on with these like pulling doubles. Now, I will say I don't think this is like the best Charizard deck you can have, but I have to throw it back. Just anything I get would be better than the Magby. That, okay, that is not good. That is not something good. There's nothing to do. This one, I think I just lose. I think I just bricked. Which is insane for a, what, 20 card deck? To brick is crazy. My gosh. Alright, well, that happens sometimes. The brick was crazy. Can't control that. Out of our hands, and I just lost all the points I just got. It's, yeah. Thanks, TD. Let's see if we can actually do something this time. So, like, to make it easy on myself, I just sort of record all the games I'm gonna play. This is like, what, game 3? I'll probably do... Since the last one was so quick, I might just count this one as like 2 and we'll keep going. But, okay, great. We got another Magby. No draw. No Pokeball. No Professor's Research. It's been happening to me a lot lately. Like, not pulling any of the cards I need to draw. And I purposefully took the Sylveons and stuff out of decks. Because I don't just want to pump Sylveon in everything I play. I think that's lame. Like, it's not very fun. It just, Sylveon gets in the way. If it's not a psychic deck, it's just, Sylveon is just dead weight. Alright, this person has helped us out. I already have 2 energy. Alright, we already got the 2 energy. So I'm not too worried. It's all good. We're just gonna go into the Charizard. I always forget that, like, the EVEX does 30. I don't know why I always forget that, but I do. Okay, so we're gonna go in. The man of the hour. Should I put Moltres down? Nah, we'll just leave it. We don't need to put it down. Do a light 60. I don't know. Even if they evolve it, I don't know. Probably just Crimson Storm. I am recording on my iPad, if you're wondering. Yes. I was fidgeting with the Apple Pencil on the side. Let's see. If you're enjoying the vid so far, or any vid you've seen on my channel, which this may be the second vid on the channel, I don't know. Leave a like, subscribe. Just a small, growing channel trying to find his way in the YouTube universe. Okay, that doesn't worry me too much, actually. And that does. I feel like they're gonna heal. Okay. No, okay. 70, alright, that's fine. I'm proud of you, mate. It's just GG, I think. We're gonna Pokemon Center Lady. What's the card? I think it's Lily. Lily, right? That heals for 60 on your stage 2. Thought about running that, but the Pokemon Center Lady is just more universal and it heals status effects, so I play the Pokemon Center Lady, plus I have the full art, so I feel like if you got the full art, if you have the immersive, you gotta play it. You have to. You gotta find a reason. But I'm gonna say this game is over. Yeah, you could put whatever cape you want on. It's not gonna do much. They might just concede, to be honest. Yeah, they just conceded. All right, we take those. All right, so we are now 2-1, 2-1. Right. That second game was really short, so I'm gonna try and do 3 more. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do 3 more. I think the games are going pretty quickly, so I should be able to fit it in, and it's not gonna be like an hours long video. I don't want to make an hour-long video. All right, into the next. Going first again. Okay. Uh-oh. I think this might be an L for us. Yeah, I think it might be an L. They got the immersive Suicune. Okay, all useless draw, but we're going to go giant cape action. Now the good thing about Moltres is it's not weak to water, which is nice. So I've always found that in matchups against water, Moltres is kind of like the MVP of games in a way, because they can only do like normal damage. Shuffle my hand. The red cards are killing me. Actually, not too bad. See, the problem is they do 20 more damage for every benched Pokemon, which is no bueno. But I'm gonna try and I'm gonna say we are in this together, you guys. We're gonna try and like get the other Moltres going. Okay, not too bad, not bad. We're gonna, because I haven't seen a rare candy or anything yet, we're gonna just give it all to Moltres. This one's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough go. Now, I want to bring Blastoise back to the meta. I want to bring Blastoise back. I think Blastoise is good. Oh, they got 2. Of course they do. Oh gosh, they're running that deck. Alright. Greninja Suicune is real strong. I'll give you that. It is strong. Would I play it? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Greninja decks, to be honest. I'm going to try and slow them down a little bit if I can. They're just going to put the other Suicune in front, I think. No, the Froakie, okay. But the Froakie, what I'm going to do is... yeah, I'm going to put the energy over here because, let's be for real, Moltres is out of here, I'm pretty sure. Come on, man. Come on, man. This one is... oof. Now, I feel like I have some, like... I'm huffing copium with this, but... because this deck can be a bit slow, but... if Moltres works in our favor and the draw is good, it's pretty hard to like keep up with. But personally, I think Shining Revelry Charizard is still better because it has its own ramp. I'll show that in the next video, what I cooked up with that. But okay, so I do really like the Legendary Pulse. Legendary Pulse is really good. Legendary Pulse. Just the free draws. Okay. Well, alright, GG. If I run into too much water, like if we run into too many water decks, I might have to pull out the like one electric deck I have built. But GG. Alright, we're 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Alright. I'm a beginner. Yeah, okay. You gotta change that tagline. You are not a beginner. You made it to Master Ball 3 seasons. Yeah, I don't want to hear that, buddy. I do not want to hear that. Okay, let's see. I know I said Entei was in the deck, but we haven't seen Entei at all. It's just, it'd be like that. It's like that sometimes. Another Pokeball. Okay, there he is. Alright, here we go. We're gonna see a little Entei gameplay. Worst comes to worst, they put Charmander in front. Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad hand. As long as they don't shuffle my hand back into my deck, we should be in a good place. I don't know why I'm so tired. Today specifically. I feel like I need a nap, but I'm not a napper. I was also up until like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Don't ask me why. That's why. You're right. You're right. I'm tripping. That's why I'm tired. You're right. That's why I'm tired. Now we get going. Now what I don't necessarily want is... Alright, we're gonna put the cape on Moltres just to give a little more oomph. We're not trying to lose Moltres too early. See if we can get some luck. Nope, apparently not. Got one. I think the best bet is just to go with Charizard. Until I start seeing 3 positive coin flips, I'm just gonna go put the energy on Charizard. Which, if I'm playing Gen 1, honestly, any game that allows me to import a Pokemon, I have played through like several generations with a Charizard in my team. Charmander is my favorite starter from Gen 1. I heard that's a red flag nowadays, but people just hate. People just haters, man. Just in case. I might be able to get a hit off. What I'm going to do, we're gonna Sabrina. So here's my thought: we slow them down a bit. So next turn, they could put the energy on Giratina, but they'd also have to do the Bellow if they want to attack the next turn. Okay, we're not getting good energy. We're not getting good coin flips. Like if they want to do the Bellow, but so we kind of bought a turn. Unless they just want to do more chip damage. Like, not chip, but like burn. I'm sorry. Not specifically burn, you know what I'm saying. That, I consider Darkrai's ability burn damage. Kind of like in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like just burn damage. Okay, that's... okay, they're gonna switch into Darkrai now. No? I'm surprised. I'm really surprised at that, actually. I would've. Not gonna lie, I don't have time. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try it again. Get some more energy, then we're in pretty good shape. Because they're gonna have to kill Moltres. I'll take it. I will take it. Put, honestly, both on Charizard. I want to put 2 Entei in the deck. Just to make it, just so he has like more of a role in this deck. But then I'd have to either give up a Moltres or a Magby. I think I give up a Magby, to be honest. I think I give up a Magby. Not really worried about Oricorio. I'm not thinking about Oricorio right now. But hopefully we don't run into Oricorio, because if we do, it's just an automatic loss. Just automatic GG. Yeah, go for it. Get your 2 points. Served their purpose. Alright, you know what time it is. Crimson Storm time. Gonna take a little 20 damage off the top, that's fine by me. Now, don't want to jinx it, but unless they have like a Sabrina or something. Even if they had Sabrina, Entei would still survive, but we'd lose if they have a Sabrina. I lose if they have Sabrina. By me. 150. Okay. GG. I'm gonna heal the Charizard for a little bit. Full light flex of the full art and take the dub. Alright. So that's 3, right? 3. Should be 3 and 2 right now. I'm gonna try and fit in one more game. Sorry, I got a little distracted. I'm dog sitting right now, and I don't know what just happened, but it was entertaining. Or distracting, rather. Alright, last match, and then I have to walk the dog. Okay, and we're going second, which is very nice, very nice. I'm gonna put down a Charmander and the Entei. Oops, I don't know what happened there. And the Entei. And I'm just gonna... Okay. A little flare on the immersive Giratina. I dig it, I dig it. Alright, let's see how lucky we get with the coin flips this time. See. Draw a card, thin the deck. Trying to think, just in case they like try and swap me out, we're gonna put the Magby down. Which may not be the best decision, but in my head and just now it seemed like a good decision. Alright, come on. I'll take two. I will take two. We're gonna throw it on Entei. So Entei is ready to go. Let's see. Okay. Could send the leaf back, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Ouch. The Darkrai Giratina players like come out at full force. Like they just always changing, always adapting, always updating the deck. Alright, I think we're going to put just go for the 120 with the I'm gonna put it on Entei. Now we got 120, so that's good. I don't have the rare candy. If I had rare candy, I would have just put it on Charmander, but don't have rare candy. Why does a part of me feel like they may or may not be playing like what's it called? Let's see how lucky we can get. Awful luck. That's okay. Awful luck with that. With those coin flips. Okay, let's see if we can. Alright, we cannot go Entei because they just automatically win. Press research first. Okay, now we put this on Entei. He's got a little extra something. Right, we're gonna slash. Let's just fingers crossed they don't have a Cyrus. fingers crossed there's no Cyrus, no Sabrina, nothing of that nature. Yep, do that, do your 130. Maybe 150 if they have a red. Maybe. Let's see if we can walk away with 4 wins. Honestly, when I edit this, I'll see how many games we actually played. It's hard to keep track of how many and then play the game and talk and blah 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 blah. Why are you running away? What's going on? Why would you do that? Okay. Why would they do that? That feels silly, but okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the turn. I'm going to force them to come back to the front. I don't want to attack this thing, and then it hurts me for 20, because then they just kind of automatically win. Take 20. Yeah, they just automatically win. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna force them. They have to play the game. I'm sorry. You have to bring your big person. You gotta bring the big guy out. Like, I don't know why they retreated. Like, they have a crazy lead right now, and they're like retreating out. Good for you. Feels pointless. Can I get Sabrina? That would be great. This feels like an impossible game because they're never gonna come back to the front. Screw it. I think we just lose, but it's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It is perfectly fine. We're just gonna Crimson Storm. They can have the win. I don't care. They're playing real scared, real shiesty. No respect for this gameplay. There's no reason for them to retreat. They probably could have killed the Charizard by now, to be honest. They could have killed him like 2 turns ago if they didn't move Giratina. In my opinion, but good for them. Kind of a lame way to win, but alright. Alright, we're gonna end this. I think I'll maybe show the score here at the end. Is it bad I don't want to thank them, but I'm going to anyway. So, if you made it this far, thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for coming to the channel. If it's your first time, if it's your second time, whatever. Yeah. You can follow me on my socials. It's IG, Threads, and maybe something else. That's CameronX_art. If you want to check out my art, you can find a link to my Kofi page where you can donate to me and maybe buy some digital art if you're interested. I have a Threads, King Cold Brew. I think it's King_Cold Brew on Threads. I'll try and put it in the description. But yeah, like and subscribe. Come back next time. See you in the next one.